All right, here's multiple choice number 4. This is actually an optimization problem because they're asking us to find the minimum distance from the curve xy equals 4 to the origin. I'm just going to show you that this is the same thing as y equals 4 over x. And if we were to graph this, we would find that it would be a standard hyperbola pushed a little bit out from the origin from a standard hyperbola of just 1 over x. So probably the point closest to the origin is going to be about right here, and we'd have the same, but opposite point on the other branch of the hyperbola. So the question is, how do I find this distance right here? Well, what I'm going to do is drop a perpendicular like that. This is an x value, and this is a y value, but that y value happens to equal 4 over x from the function. So I'm looking for the distance from the point x 4 over x to the origin, which is the point 0, 0. Best way to find that is to use the distance formula from geometry. So I'm going to have x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared, which of course simplifies to the square root of x squared plus 16 over x squared. Now I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to go to the graph screen, and notice that I already have the derivative notation in y2. I'm going to leave that, and I'm just going to clear out the first function and put in this equation here, the square root of x squared plus 16 divided by x squared. So you see that I have my distance equation and then my derivative. Now, I just want to know where the derivative changes from negative to positive, so that will minimize my actual distance. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to make it so that I don't see the actual function, hit enter there. So the only function I will see graphed is the derivative. And I don't know what window I need, so I'll do a zoom standard and see what happens. So again, this is the derivative function. I see I have a negative intercept there, and now I have a positive intercept. So let's go back to second calc, second trace here. Choice 2 is 0, and I'm going to work with the right x-intercept. So there's my left bound, hit enter. Here's my right bound, hit enter, and guess, and I have the x value of 2. Now, if my x value is 2 and they want to know the shortest distance, that means I have to plug 2 into here, which I can do fairly easily by mental math. 2 squared is 4, and then 16 over 2 squared is another 4. So I'm left with the square root of 8, which is 2 times the square root of 2.